I think 6'6 builds are massively slept on in NBA 2K26. So I made this Devin Booker build to show people that at 6'6 you will be an elite shot maker with the ability to break ankles and have access to some of the best animations in the game. You'll be able to hit tough contested shots, break your defender down, break those ankles, and shoot at an extremely high level while making a fool out of your matchup. I've been averaging over 25 points on 75% field goal shooting and nearly 80% from the three, all while being one of the slickest ball handlers in any situation. So imagine peak Devin Booker from 2021 to 2023 with his ability to score from anywhere on the court, whether that's from the three-point line, living in the mid-range, or finishing in the paint. But I also took 2024 Olympic Devin Booker as the certified glue guy of that dream team, while at the same time being one of their most dependable defenders in that tournament. And all this while having minimal needs for cap breakers to be at this elite level. Trust me, this build is going to change the way you think about 6'6 builds in 2K26. So this is the current build. It's a two-way mid-range menace in the shade of Devin Booker, and this build absolutely cooks like D-Book. So basically the core of this build is at mid-range, which will cap break eventually to a 96 when I get my build specializations from the shooting specialization. The other core part of this build is you're going to be an elite defender with that 92 perimeter defense, 60 steal because we're going to be playing lanes for the most part and not necessarily initiating pluck steals. I value position over gambles, but that 68 block is going to be important. Got 85 speed, agility, and strength, and 84 speed with ball, so you're going to be a great athlete overall. In terms of finishing, the core part of our finishing is driving layups. Specifically, I love floaters this year. I love physical finisher this year on gold, which we can max +1 or +2 to make it even more cracked. That 83-point shot has me averaging around 75 to 80% on 3-point field goals, and that 75 driving dunk with a 60 vertical is great overall, just so that we can get in position to make dunks aggressively, still have access to some decent dunk packages, and that 60 vertical helps us with our block as well. Now for my playmaking, I have it at 86 ball handle. You can go 85, you can actually go even lower, but I like 86 because there are some James Harden animations that I thought were pretty useful. Pass accuracy at 71 makes you a good secondary playmaker, and basically we have options for when we go cap breaking this build. And let's talk about those cap breakers. So I use 2 of my cap breakers on mid-range shooting. I've got 2 reserved for my build specialization, so I'll probably use a seasoned cap breaker to boost this up to a 94. Then the good thing about this is that we get a +2 from our perimeter defense. So we're starting at 90, add +2 to get us gold on ball menace and gold challenger, which we can max +1 and +2. I might consider bringing this up to a 97, but even at the 92, I feel like I can competently lock up a lot of very good players. Now, there are options here. You can go agility with your future cap breakers to bring that up to a 90, which I like that possibility. I think agility is such a essential attribute this year, and I think investing in agility will only help you on both offense and defense. The other thing I'm looking at cap breaking is my driving dunk, but that's a bit more costly in terms of the implications for cap breakers, because to fully maximize that, you're also going to need to upgrade your vertical, and I'm not sure I'm prepared to commit that many cap breakers to both driving dunk and vertical. But if you're not happy with your layup, you can cap break your driving dunk and vertical. The other option is that you can boost your post control all the way up to an 87 to give you, I think, gold post-up poet, which is a good number to have. But certainly for your cap breakers, you have some very good possibilities right here. If eventually they do patch steals so that they are more effective, you can increase your steal up to a 86 even. So this unlocks some very good takeovers. So there are options, and this build is pretty flexible once you have cap breakers. And the good thing is you don't need to commit too many cap breakers just to get this at a level which is well-rounded but also elite on both offense and defense. So taking a look at your animations, this is my current animation setup. I'll discuss a lot of these in future tutorials later on, but this has me really moving at a good rate to create a lot of the shots that I like to get into. Just going into the jump shot, we have Kevin Werther base, Kyle Korver, and Beluba upper. Release only on quick, with blending at 50-50 on push release. Alright, so simple setup. This is a Devin Booker build, and Devin Booker just by chance has a lot of the best animations in the game. One of my easiest setups is after any dribble move, or let's say I have the ball in my right hand, go to my left hand, I combo that into the Devin Booker crossover hop jumper, which is done by holding the right stick to the right while holding R2 with the ball in my left hand. So I like to do a lot of moves going to my left. I can do Hezi into the crossover hop jumper. So I can do any of the Paul George escape moves into the crossover hop jumper. And the great thing about the crossover hop jumper, when you cancel out of it, it combos well with your moving crossovers. So if you got, for example, boom, crossover hop jumper, Malik Monk, moving crossover, and then just combo accordingly. It's a great way to set up a lot of your moves. The other kill shot that I really like is the Devin Booker aggressive breakdown into the Kyle Kuzma spin jumper. Hold R2, tap the right stick up, double tap square, and you'll get into that Kyle Kuzma spin jumper, the preferred Kyle Kuzma spin jumper, because he has another spin jumper going to his right that's less effective. So I really like this as a setup. Again, hold R2, tap up on the right stick, that's the Devin Booker breakdown into your spin jumper. But I do like his crossover escape, his combo move escape, which is done by holding R2, flicking the right stick to your non-ball hand back to your ball hands. Very quickly, let's do that. Or with the ball in my right hand, flick the right stick left to right very quickly. And there are options out of this, right? So we got Zach LaVine dribble style. You can burst out of this into your midi fades, which are really good this year. Or the combo that I like is after the Paul George escape combo into your Devin Booker side hop jumper. So after your Paul George escape combo, going to your right, hold R2, push the right stick to the right to enter into that Devin Booker side hop jumper. And then we got Vince Carter step back, but I also like Chris Paul. We got Kobe White behind the back, but I also like SGA. So these are moves that I really like because they work well together. That Kobe White behind the back escape puts a lot of pressure on defenses. It's a great way to combo into your Devin Booker crossover hop jumper. Or you can do Kobe White, Vince Carter, maybe fade, for example. So this is a move set that's very simple, very efficient, and has a lot of counters to it. That Devin Booker crossover hop jumper, alongside a lot of Devin Booker's elite moves, really, is the foundation of this shot creation system for this build. I also like to do, for example, simple moves out of my triple threat: step over spin, Devin Booker side hop jumper, step over spin out, Vince Carter step back, Devin Booker crossover hop jumper. And then you got options, right? So just build on your cancels, know which moves you can combo, and just go to your kill moves. And just like the potential to build out of these moves is really endless. You got a great hop jumper base with the Devin Booker hop jumper, got the best signature animations for 6'5 to 6'9 builds. And really, you're just calculating out of reads, basically trying to read how your defender is going to react and then just punish them accordingly. It's nothing overly fancy, although we can get fancy if we wanted to with our 86 ball handle, but it's just a lot of reads, a lot of combos, a lot of solid moves that are very difficult to guard. And that's just the base of this move set. It's simple, it's efficient, but it's effective, and it's gotten me around 25 points per game on 75% shooting from the field and from the three-pointer. Alright, so you have the build, you have the moves, you have the animations. Just take a look at how this build cooks as an elite shot creator. With the mid-range being so good in 2K26, actually it's been good for a while now, this build dominates with its ability to put pressure in that mid-range. Because of that, people are afraid to really commit to guarding you on a specific side, allowing you to counter whichever way you can, freeing up the basket for easy takes towards the basket, or in some situations, just freeing you up for some easy three-point shots as well. This build is an elite shot creator that shoots at a high clip, which will only get better once I unlock all my future cap breakers. This build also's got an insane handle for being 6'6", And while I'm not doing the left-right mumbo-jumbo, dribble spam here, dribble spam there, as you can see, just the simple moves that we put together in rhythm, putting pressure on the defense, going different directions, we're able to cook up with some of the most insane handles for a big guard in 2K26. If you slow the game down, the game becomes potentially way more dangerous just because people don't know how to guard these methodical and creative moves. While this build can do the left-right nonsense as well, if you choose to be ethical, just so you know, it's a certified bucket with a certified ability to get those ankle-breaking moments. More importantly, this is an elite finisher that finishes through traffic, gets insane floaters that's unstoppable. And when I say unstoppable, I do mean unstoppable. Getting gold physical finisher, which you can max +2 up to a legend, is such an elite badge, man. Let me tell you, that gold physical finisher, it's one of the best badges, and I think the optimal level for a lot of people. It's a bit expensive, requiring you to get 90 layup, but in my opinion, it's so worth it. Spin layups, scoop layups, simple physical finisher, layups, floaters, and the ability to get good enough dunk animations for you to finish at will. This build can do it all. Where I think this build shines is that it is a relentless defender as well. I got my perimeter defense up to a 90, and the real good thing I like about 6-6 builds with this current setup is that I get +2s in my first 2 cap breakers on perimeter defense, giving me an efficient way to really get those important badges on defense. So while this build only gets a 60 steal and a 68 block, those are enough to keep your matchups honest, allowing you to pick steals on lanes, staying positioned enough to get those good bump steals, but at the same time being a good contest defender and having those ability to get those nice chase down blocks as well. More importantly, the potential to get legend on ball menace and legend immovable enforcer just has me stonewalling a lot of guys. Now, believe me, it's a bit tough because 2K26 is an offensively leaning game, but you know, those 3, 4, 5 stops that you will get otherwise can be game changers in a game like 2K26. I have been 100% happy with this Devin Booker build. Even though I go up against bigger matchups, since a lot of people like those 6-8 builds, I have been able to hold my own against any matchup. I've gone up against 99 perimeter defense defenders, high steal, high block, high strength, high agility, high speed. The only people that have been able to stop me in this game are my own teammates and my point guards, unfortunately. But otherwise, with the shot creation system, this build badge setup, the animations that I showed, the simple kill moves that I showed in this video as well, you will be potentially one of the most versatile and unstoppable players in NBA 2K26. I've been slacking on making my small guard and that tall shot creator build, that 6'10 shot creator build, just because I've been having so much fun with this build. I can honestly see myself at the end of the cycle still using this build because it's that damn good. So if you just want one build that does it all, I think this build might be the one for you. Stay tuned for my upcoming builds. I've got way more in the pipeline, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.